between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Orlando Hernandez will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
So striding forward now, Wade Boggs. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Wade Boggs.
Swing and a line drive, but this is a foul ball. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Now the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here comes the first pitch. He's running towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
At the plate, Ted Williams. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
This is flared out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Digging in now, Manny Ramirez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Fastball in there, 3-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a line drive.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The 3-2 one more time. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Stepping in, David Ortiz. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ripped on the ground to first. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Curt Schilling is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Aaron Hicks.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 3rd home run for him on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
So striding in, Mickey Mantle. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Matt, here we are at the bottom of the first inning. The team has been struggling coming in, and now they find themselves already down 1-0. I think this is more of a mental thing than maybe even physical. They got to turn it around.
1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Now at the plate, Frank Thomas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another payoff pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Mark Teixeira.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mark Teixeira. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Coming to the plate now,
Leading off for
Carlton,
Boston,
Fisk.
catcher,
He'll start things out in the top
Carlton.
half of the second.
Fisk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging back pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Bradley Jr.
So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he lifts a high pop up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Thomas is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 5.
Into the box now, Michael Saunders. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
He'll try again, 1-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Mantle is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Johann Moncada. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he misses, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now here it comes. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering, and good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes
left field and deep. Ramirez going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In is Jorge Soler. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 1-0 pitch on the way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 1-1. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ramirez ranging back. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Here's Will Myers. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Raul Mondassy.
At the plate, Raul Mondassy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the White Sox 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in for his second at bat, Wade Boggs. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready on 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on 1 right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box now, Manny Ramirez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here it comes. 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Hicks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Pitch on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ramirez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. stepping in and ready for another shot. Mickey Mantle 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Riding in once again, Frank Thomas. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Saunders. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, David Ortiz.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Mantle moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 20.
Ready for another chance. Carlton. Fisk. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Ready on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Soler waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. So digging in now, Mark Teixeira. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And that's over. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Pedroia now at second. Played on the backhand. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Johann Moncada.
Striding in, Johann Moncada. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Ramirez is after it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
in is Jorge Soler. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh and 1. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Number 5, Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball one.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Go it down, you get the strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
The pitch. 3-2 now. Tim Anderson would be next. Now here it comes. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. White Sox able to add on thanks to the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Xander Bogaerts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Now another 0-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Ready for another shot now. Wade Boggs, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory, but this will land untouched. ready with another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Mantle. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
This is line to left. Ramirez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondassy Jr. as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Aaron Hicks.
Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. In there, 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Boggs has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Ted Williams, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. One and 0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Ready on 1 and 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Myers. And no one will track it down.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 29, Manny Ramirez.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. David Ortiz waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
1 out and a runner on second base. Three 1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Hicks fields it cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready once again, David Ortiz. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here it comes. 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in once again, Mickey Mantle. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Heading out toward shallow right. Pedroia ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
First baseman number 35, Frank Thomas.
Now to the plate, Frank Thomas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a good curveball at the knees. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The 2-2 one more time. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again. Mark Teixeira 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Johann Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ready for another chance? Carlton, Fisk. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Moncada on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first down of the inning.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. Change up and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him.
The
Laid
right
out,
fielder,
got dirty.
5.
I thought for a second he was going to have it. It just couldn't
Saunders.
come up with it.
Into the box, Michael Saunders. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1.
It's time
Still
for the
down
traditional
3-0.
7th inning stretch.
Eduardo
attention,
Rodriguez gets the call
Now
from the
pitching for the
pen to
Red
take
Sox,
over on the mound and
number
start
52.
the home 7th.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Now in the box, Jorge Soler.
And leading
Comes
off for
in
the
1
White
for
Sox,
2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Jorge Soler.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Bradley comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Now batting.
Man, was he flying down the line right there. Now, I know there's 2 outs, and he's not quitting. Maybe this is a rally starter with a 2-out infield single.
Striding in once again, Raul Mondassy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Good guys held in check here. They lead it 3-0. Standing in, Wade Boggs. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He doubled his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Pedroia waiting the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Moncada moving forward. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. hits are even right now at 5 aside. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Now another 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Raul Mondassy will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Raul Mondassy.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Drilled to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the White Sox, the shortstop, Aaron.
In now, Aaron Hicks. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Again, a 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic
Mantle.
strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now here it comes. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to Guaranteed Rate Field and baseball
please.
On the show.
Nate
Jones comes on from
number
the pen,
65.
hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready now, Manny Ramirez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 34, David Ortiz.
At the plate, David Ortiz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Mondassy scoops it up. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28, Carlton.
At the plate, Carlton, Fisk, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Mondassy picks it up. Throw on to first to take care of him, and the White Sox have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win.